from the outside it definitely looks like that, but I think also from the inside, you know, being here so long, it feels like that too. I think the signings he's made have obviously also made a big difference, but you know, a big thing as well within the squad is, you know, the control he takes, you know, the rules he sets out, and you know, everyone's got to follow them, or you've seen recently that, you know, if you're not following his rules, you're not doing what he wants, then you won't play. And you know, I think that's one of the biggest things that, you know, he has in his locker, that it don't matter who you are, if you're not following his rules, then you won't play. And I think, you know, that sets very good standards and high standards within the club, and you know, that everyone has to follow the right things and his principles to be in the team. I think you have to come in straight away and set them sort of rules, and you know, as you say, he's obviously wants to lead by example, by what he wants to present in how he wants everyone to conduct themselves around the place. And I think it started in pre-season. I think it come out with, obviously one of the younger lads was late and obviously got a telling off and wasn't involved, and then obviously recently with Rashi missing a meeting, and then the way Rashi was playing at that point, he was on fire and still is on fire, and it just shows kind of what the manager's like by dropping, you know, one of our best players at this possible time. And like I said, it's just showing the standards that he sets and what he expects from everyone. If you don't follow him, then you are not playing.
I mean, was it as clear as that?
No, but I think he set the tone straight away. I think you could understand how he was going to approach, you know, the way he wants the team to look, and not just on the pitch, but also off the pitch too. And I think, yeah, especially after some moments in pre-season, then you saw what he was going with and how he acted when people weren't doing the right things. And I think, you know, that, like I said, he just sets the example, and I think everyone knows now how to follow him and what he wants. Yeah, of course. I think it also helps with the players we've signed. I think, you know, players we've signed with real quality on the ball, and you know, I think that's a big thing that the manager wants, is, you know, us to be a possession-based team. Of course, you know, without the ball at times against, you know, very good teams that we know we're not going to have as much as we would like, but I think we work a lot in training, tactical, you know, stuff on what he wants when we're in possession, and you know, what kind of movements he wants from everyone. So, you know, there's a real base on what he wants with us, you know, with the ball, but also without the ball. I think he obviously wants us to be on, you know, a pressing team, you know, very aggressive and at times very hard to play against. I don't know. It's obviously something new. I've obviously played in the back five before at centre back, and I think, yeah, in a 3 and a 2, I think for me it was quite a big difference. But no, I really enjoyed it. I really loved it. I was, you know, looking forward to it. I think it was obviously a new position for me to try out, but you know, one that I was really, like I said, looking forward to. And you know, thankfully the games I played went well. But no, I think I've always said wherever the manager wants me to play, I'm happy to play there. And really just as long as I'm on the pitch. Yeah, no, it was a bit different. I think obviously at the start, I think for me personally, I just thought I was going to play there for the one game only, and that was it. So I played in there, and obviously everyone was messing about in the change room saying I'm a centre back and this and that. So I was thinking I'll just play one game and that was it. But then obviously when the next game come and we start, you know, preparing for that game, and you know, he sort of names the team, and then he put me out in centre back. Then I was a little bit like, oh wow, like this is I weren't expecting this. And then, you know, obviously it's football. I think, you know, the players are going to play and some not, but you know, for me to play again in centre back, it was a little bit like, oh, do you know, because we've got a lot of centre backs, but I think
it's a massive compliment.
Yeah,
to you.
No, of course. And he said to me, I done really well, and you know, he liked the partnership that I had with obviously Rafa, and of course it's lovely to play next to him. But yeah, no, like I said, I loved it. I loved every minute of it, and you know, I'll be ready if the manager wants me to play there again whenever. But obviously at the moment we've got Leacher there, and you know, he's an absolute monster. So you know, I'm happy to stay left back and play.